I wanted to talk about how to level up your experience on AirMiners Slack. Every couple of months I get a message from somebody that's something to the tune of like, hey, I want to post this. Is it okay if I post this thing? I don't want to dominate the conversation. I don't want to like spam people. And every time I'm like, oh, like basically the exact opposite. What we really want is we want like 10 times more people like you to come in with really good takes on what's happening, job opportunities, events that you're hosting, diagram that you're trying to figure out that describes your process, or some person that you're looking for to help take your solution to the next level. We just need like 10 times more of that. So I always tell people, like, rather than hold back, you should be just kind of, go for it. Like, would love to figure out how to help others level up their ability to grab onto Slack too. So I've got three things that I see as ways you can level up your Slack usage. One is to solve problems. Two is to have conversations you can't have anywhere else. And the third is to connect to the right people. So I'm just going to give a couple examples for each of those. So with solving problems, the incredible thing is you can in AirMiners, you can get on and have I'm thinking of this diagram that Maya was posting on Slack last week. And it was basically, hey, I've got this process diagram for a carbon removal process that I'm working on. You're all people that either have worked on these diagrams yourselves or heard about them. Can you help me with mine? And so she got a couple people that replied and said, yeah, I'd be happy to connect and offer feedback and perspective. And that's exactly the type of thing that you can get. Is you can get these really high quality solutions through people that are practitioners, people that are the ones figuring this stuff out for the first time. They're mapping out their process or solving a problem, and then you can go to them and get their help, getting you to that answer. So solving problems is like a really great way to engage with and make use of AirMiners Slack as a tool in your carbon removal journey. So if you got a problem, figure out what channel to share it on, and you're going to be able to connect with really high quality solutions. The next thing is having conversations you can't have anywhere else. Basically, AirMiners represents the greatest concentration of carbon removal nerds in the known universe. It's incredible, right? You've got people that are educated, highly educated about carbon removal, people that are practitioners, people that are researching and thinking about all this stuff. And so you can have a conversation about the nuanced technical bits of a direct air capture system or a new process with other people that are potentially building those processes, who are studying those processes, who are really, really part of this. And so if you want to nerd out on some new report or some new discovery, you can just you can post that. So I think the science data channel is a great example of this. But this happens all throughout AirMiners, conversations that you can't have anywhere else. That's what Jack called it. We did a interview with Jack Sullivan from AirMiners. That was one of the takeaways, was conversations you can't have anywhere else. So yeah, that's another way to level up your usage of AirMiners Slack, is go in looking to join conversations that you can't have everywhere else. And the last one is to find the right people. If you need to find a co-founder, if you need to find a collaborator, if you need to find a chemist or somebody who does techno-economic assessment, AirMiners is really helpful for that. And I've seen lots of people post, it's either jobs or gigs. Like that's a place where it's pretty formal. But if you're looking for a co-founder, we see plenty of posts like that where people say, hey, I'm looking for a co-founder. Maybe it's you. Maybe they were posting, as an example last week of somebody posting that they were just replying to somebody else and said, hey, I'm looking for a co-founder. Maybe we could talk. So finding the right people is really powerful, and something that's enabled by AirMiners Slack. It's a curated group. It's everybody has applied to join. They're practitioners in carbon removal, or they're super passionate about it. They're really, even if somebody's really early in their journey, if they're super passionate about it, you can connect with them. All the way through to people that have been spent years in carbon removal, and all of them can help you in your own journey, whether it's finding a job or starting a company or mentoring others or getting better at your current job. To reference kind of my last message about like what are the things people get as benefits of AirMiners in general. Connecting with the right people is a big piece of enabling all those things. So those are the three that pop out to me, where I say, you know what, if everybody was able to do this, you just totally level up what you get out of AirMiners Slack in a really powerful way. I'm curious if there's other ways that you've leveled up your AirMiners Slack usage, where you've said, you know, I was doing it this way, and then I changed this, and now I'm really sailing along. I'd be curious to hear from you about what you did. What was it that really took your ability to use this tool and take it to the next level? I would love to hear that. So looking forward to hearing some other thoughts about how to level up on AirMiners Slack, and hope to see other people using these three ways to level up, to solve problems, to have conversations you can't have anywhere else, and to find the right people.